Step 6. Analyze the results. This is the step where you really appreciate the power of at-risk. When the simulation runs, at-risk keeps track of all 1,000 values in the input cells and the output cells, and then it lets you see these in a variety of ways. The quickest way to see the distribution of an output is to select its cell and click the Browse Results button. You see a chart of this output, by default a histogram. This lets you analyze the output in a number of ways. You can move the two sliders on the chart to see probabilities or percentiles of this distribution. For example, to get the probability of a negative NPV, you can enter 0 above the left slider. As you can see, this probability is close to 21%. So the company ought to think twice before getting into this investment. Alternatively, to get the 90th percentile, you can enter 10 above the right slider. The result is close to $236,800. There is only a 10% chance of having an NPV greater than this. A company might look at such probabilities and percentiles to make a go or no-go decision. If you would rather see another type of chart, such as a cumulative ascending chart, you can click the 4th button from the left to get it. Again, you can move the sliders. For example, the median NPV, that is the 50th percentile, is slightly greater than $69,900, as I'll show here. If you want to see which of the 5 inputs has the greatest effect on NPV, you can select one of the tornado chart options. For example, here is the chart for the change in output mean option. Each bar indicates how much the mean NPV changes as a particular input varies over its range. Clearly, the annual revenue growth rate has by far the greatest effect. As it varies over its range and the other inputs remain at their static values, the mean NPV varies from about negative $35,300 to about positive $260,700. If you want to see results for another output, you don't even need to close this chart. You can simply select another output cell, in this case the bonus cell. Here you can see that there is a large probability that the bonus will be 0, but positive bonuses are possible, and some are quite large. At-risk provides a number of other options for viewing these same basic results. You can click the Summary button to see quick results for all inputs and outputs. In fact, you can even drag any of these thumbnail graphs off to its own window, complete with the interactive features described earlier. You can get more permanent results, those that can be saved in a workbook, by clicking the Excel Reports button and choosing one of the report types. Quick Reports works well. You can also get detailed statistics on your simulation, all of your simulation data, and much more analysis in at-risk. By the way, when you run the simulation, your results will be somewhat different from those reported here. This is because your random numbers will differ from those generated here. Now it's your turn. Stop this video and analyze the results using any of the methods described here.